Hey everyone, how are you tonight? So my name is Katie Ersta, and I am actually going to be talking to you about what coaching really is all about. So I'm going to be giving you the scoop on that. So the first thing I'm going to try to do is screen share with you. Hold on one second. I'm getting a kickback. I am actually going to be talking to you about what. All right, hold on one second. So I'm going to try to screen share this for you. Present it to everyone, and then let's see if that works. So you guys should be able to see my screen. I'm hoping you can. So, okay. So my name is Katie Ersta, and I am a 10-star Diamond Beach Body Coach. And tonight I really wanted to just create this opportunity to talk to you a little bit more about what coaching is and how I got started and how it's truly impacted my life. So there are so many common questions that I get about coaching. And one of the most common questions that I find people ask is, can I do this? What are the qualifications? How do you actually make money? How do you get started? What are the first things that I need to be able to do? And those type of questions. And on top of that, I get questions like, do I really have to take a lot of selfies? I'm not really comfortable posting on social media. And I first want to say I totally get it. I totally understand. I myself started coaching about 3 years ago with no social media experience. I didn't even have a big Facebook account. I think I had under 200 friends on my account. I used it just for sharing pictures of my kiddos. And I leaped in without really any knowledge of how to really grow a business. I didn't think like an entrepreneur. I didn't think like a business owner. I truly did start as a teacher and thought like a teacher. So tonight, I'm sort of going to walk you through some of those things, how I started as a coach, how I really was able to grow my business and allow you the opportunity to think, okay, is this something that I can do? Is this something that I want to be a part of? Is there a possibility that, I too can be successful in this coaching opportunity as well? So a couple of the pictures that you see in front of you. The beach picture, I just got back from a leadership retreat with some of the coaches in my organization, some of the leaders on the team. I took a few of our team members to Destin, Florida for a three-day retreat to learn more about the opportunity to grow your business. But I just had such a great time in really reflected on my business and how much it's changed in the last couple of years and how much I've grown just as a leader. And in doing that, I just wanted to make sure that I gave that information to you tonight as well. The bottom picture is from our Coach Summit, which we hold yearly. This year it was held in Nashville, and it was an opportunity for people to not only get to work out with the celebrity trainers, but to also receive trainings from some of the top coaches in the organization. So, okay, so let me tell you a little bit about me and my story and how I sort of got to the place that I am now. So, I am actually a mom. I am a mom of two beautiful boys. I have Nick, who is now 4, and Dom, who is now 2. So clearly I need to update this picture. My boys are the light of my life. And they just bring me so much joy. They keep me very busy. They keep me on my toes. And I am loving the opportunity to really be at home with them. But to be honest, that was never really the goal. It was never really my dream to be home with my kids. I really loved teaching. I was a full-time reading teacher. I taught 7th grade reading in a very good district. I created my own curriculum. I was passionate about the subject that I taught, and I loved my job. And so when I started actually coaching, it was never with this thought of, I want to leave my full-time job. It really was any additional money would be a great source of income for us to buy additional groceries with, or fill up the gas tank, or just clear some of that credit card debt that we had kind of accrued. So I just basically started off my business and aimed to achieve these small goals that were set before me. And I remember my coach consistently telling me that if you achieve these goals month after month after month, there's this sort of compound effect that goes into play. And I think what she meant by that, and in hindsight and in looking back, she meant that, if you're willing to do those little things daily, that other people aren't willing to do, eventually you'll get to the point where you can do things that other people cannot do. And so that's exactly what I did. I started coaching because I had bought Insanity off of, I believe, an infomercial or Amazon, and I completed the program 100% on my own. And when I completed Insanity, it was I believe, 8-week program that basically took me about 6 months to complete. So it took me a lot longer because I didn't have the support. I didn't know what a challenge group was. I didn't know what coaching was. But by the time I had finished the program, I remembered seeing my coach on Facebook talk about Insanity, and she was using this term coaching and was connecting the two together. And so I messaged her and I basically said, I finished this Insanity. It was really hard. Does that mean that I am a coach now? And she probably laughed a little bit at that comment. And she walked me through what a coach was. And she explained to me, Katie, a coach is somebody who helps people through their programs and allows you to understand nutritionally how to maximize your results. And they put you in these closed groups on Facebook, and they put you in these challenge groups, and they keep you accountable, and they inspire you, and they motivate you. And I basically said, well, sign me up. That sounds great. I went on to do P90X, had amazing results with that. And at that time, I was also inviting people to learn more about the product too, to learn more about the program too. I also started drinking Shakeology daily, and that was really helping me with my results. So I loved this business because I was just achieving my own results, and I was working on me and focusing on my goals at the same time as I was helping other people. So fast forward about a year into the business, and I was just doing those things consistently, and I was starting to see a pretty significant income while I was still teaching. And I gave birth to my second son, Dom. And Dom, was wonderful. And I really, really just wanted to extend my maternity leave. And I knew that if I pushed my business a little bit harder, if I just kind of extended myself and my network, I knew that I would be able to be home with my son. And so I did exactly that. And in January, I put my letter into my school district and I said, I would really like to extend my maternity leave. And it was granted. And on January 31st, I lost my healthcare benefits. And I believe on February 10th, I was diagnosed with stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. So what should have been a very peaceful and quiet maternity leave where I was going to be able to grow my business actually turned into my battle against stage 4 Hodgkin's lymphoma. And so I think about that time and how scared I was and how I kept thinking, who in the world would really want me as a health coach? Who in the world would ever want to work with me when I'm sick and when I'm bald? And a conversation with my neighbor where she said, Katie, everybody is going to want you as a coach. I think it was then that I realized that, a coach isn't somebody who has all the results. It isn't somebody who has all the answers. They're not perfect, and they're very flawed, and they're just human. But one thing that they are is they're kind and they're compassionate and that they're caring. And I knew that by being those things and sharing my journey with people publicly, that I would be able to inspire other people. And so that's exactly what I did. And that year, 2014, while I was battling cancer, I continued to grow my business and I continued to push forward with my goals and work my own hours and really be able to, create a team culture that was very compassionate as well and really wanted to help other people. And it wasn't about a sale. It was really about helping and inspiring people to get healthy and to understand the benefits of, you have this one body, you really need to take care of it. And I was very, very proud of that. So as I, became somebody who was a cancer fighter into a cancer survivor, my story just expanded and my network just expanded. And I was just starting to attract people into the business, had the same type of goals and the same type of ideas and philosophies about life as I did. So in 3 years, I was able to not only leave my full-time job, but completely surpass my full-time income as a teacher significantly. And, in leaving the classroom, this has given me that passion for teaching as well. So I am still very engaged with educating. It's just on a completely different platform. It's just in a different classroom. Okay. So what exactly is this coaching thing and what is the Knockout Brigade? So first of all, let me explain that my best friend is also a coach. She's a very successful coach. And what we created was this opportunity to kind of create our own team within the Team Beachbody Network. So the team that I created is called the Knockout Brigade. And the Knockout Brigade is well over 2,000 coaches now within our own network. I have personally sponsored about 70 coaches, a little over 70 coaches in the past 3 years. And my belief with coaching is that I do very well when I mentor closely a smaller number of coaches. So when I am mentoring less coaches, I feel like I can give them that more individualized attention, which I've always seen as very beneficial in the classroom. So why wouldn't it be beneficial in my coaching career as well? So our team has kind of become the team that believes every sweat matters. And while I was going through cancer, many of my teammates took it upon themselves on the days that I could not sweat, they would be sweating for me. And it just sort of became this thing that every sweat matters. So, I would get out of bed, and if I had gone through chemo, I would sometimes do a yoga stretch, or I would work out to the best of my ability. But my team kind of took the reins, and they were the ones who would really put in this full sweat. So while that was happening, a year later, I just paid it forward. So I knew that the idea of every sweat matters and what my team did for me, I wanted to give back. So with the help of our team, we actually raised a little over $70,000 for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. So as you can imagine, and the reason I'm telling you this is because that is the type of people that we are on this team. We are compassionate, we are caring, we are very charitable individuals who are very separate and different from other teams out there. We really do have the belief that every sweat matters, and we really do believe that we can make an impact. And we come from all different backgrounds and walks of life, but we have a great sense of community within our organization. And we help truly our customers succeed and reach their goals. We are dedicated to that. We also believe that failure nor success are ever final. You're always working to become a better version of yourself. We work really hard on not comparing ourselves to other people in the network or other stories in the network, but we always raise each other up. We inspire one another. We work together to achieve our goals. We network together. So we give each other ideas and feedback to help us expand our businesses and just become better leaders. So what is coaching really? Who is it for? So what I believe and what I've seen is that anybody, and I mean anybody, can be a coach. But to be totally honest with you, not everybody is going to coach. And I think that reason is because this fear holds us back from wanting to achieve our goals. We talk ourselves out of things that we know that we could be really, really good at. We kind of push it under the rug, so to speak. And we say, you know what, I'm good with where I'm at. I don't need to push. I don't need to, go in another direction. I'm good. And so we settle for that security. We don't really want to step outside our little comfort zone because we are just good at getting by. But what you'll find is that in the network of coaches that you've created, you're going to find really kind-hearted and compassionate people who are naturally going to want to help you. And they are going to want you to help build your business. We are made up of so many different walks of life, as I mentioned earlier. Many of us are moms, many of us are dads or doctors, or, we have single moms, and we have military personnel and people who are full-time students. We have a lot of teachers on the teams and nurses on the team because we really are rooted in this idea of helping people. We are very service-based. And so, as you will see, it's not one type of person that makes this ideal coach. It really is just about being the person that wants to be the light to others. They want to inspire people and help people and motivate people. And that is really at the heart of what we do. So what is this Beachbody thing? Let me take a quick sip of water before I kind of talk about this, and you can look at the chart that I have here. But Beachbody is a pretty cool company. It was founded in '98 by two of our CEOs. Their names are John Congdon and Carl Deichler. We have a A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau, and we are what's called a direct marketing company that want to come up with an effective solution for weight loss. So John Congdon and Carl Deichler got together, and they started doing these infomercials for different workouts. And what they realized when they were advertising these workouts is that they created this system of message boards. So this was before Facebook. And so in these message boards, they were noticing that certain people within the message boards, were actually motivating one another, and they were inspiring one another and helping one another, and they were pushing one another. They really wanted to see one another achieve their goals. So what they decided to do was to create this network of what they believed would be called coaches. And in a room of 40 people at the time, they said, okay, we think we can do a coaching business, a distributor business, where basically you would have a program or a product, and you would sell that program and product, and you would help someone achieve their goals with those programs. And at the time, it was kind of an extreme thought. It wasn't something that had ever been done before, and it wasn't something that people really understood. So what they found was that when they combined the idea of creating great workouts like Turbo Fire and Insanity, and they had Brazil butt lift, and you combined that with nutrition, you sort of had this great concept with the additional support. So you not only had your fitness and your nutrition with Shakeology, but then on top of it, you had the secret sauce, which is basically the network. It's your coach. Because like I said, when I did Insanity, it took me 6 months to get through that program because I didn't have an understanding of nutrition, and I didn't have the support of a coach. I just sort of did it on my own. So when they created this network of coaches about 5-6 years ago, it was a way for them to really support, create a system of support. And it was just their mission was just at the end of the day to help people achieve their healthy and fulfilling lives. And that is exactly what we do as Beachbody coaches. And the way that we do it is just through our title, and that is that we are a coach. So let me be 100% honest with you. Coaches are not perfect. We are flawed. We are people who, make mistakes, and we are moms and lawyers and doctors and all those things. But it's not somebody that comes to somebody else and says, I have every answer. I'm going to make it so easy for you. It's not like that. You know, most of us aren't fitness experts or personal trainers or nutritionists. A lot of us are a work in progress. You know, we are in the middle of our transformation stories. A lot of people say, I don't want to be a coach because I don't have my goal body yet. You know, I'm not at my goal weight yet, Katie. And I say, but that's even better because you are a work in progress. You know, you're a proof that the product works. You are somebody who is saying, I'm not there yet, but I'm on my way. Do you want to come with me? A coach is just a normal person like you, like me. Many of us are moms. You know, many of us are teachers, and we are flawed and we make mistakes. But at the end of the day, we are somebody who really wants to be healthy ourselves, and we want to see other people succeed. We want to help other people. And yes, we're motivated and driven towards our own goals, but we really get a kick and an amazing high off of making other people achieve their goals as well. It feels good when we see other people succeed. We're also people that believe in the products. So I know that I personally drink my Shakeology every day. I do my workouts every day. And I just believe that because I lead from example, that it's easy for me to know and believe in the products and to believe that they can help other people. And how do we do that exactly? As I was saying, they realized that these message boards were working, and they knew that, you know, they were inspiring one another and helping one another. And maybe you don't have to be a fitness expert to help other people. So what we do as coaches is we create these challenge groups. Mostly they are run through closed groups on Facebook. And within these groups, there is nutrition, there's support, there's accountability, there is motivation. It's just a way for us to communicate with one another and to help each other achieve our goals, to help each other really stay on track and stay motivated and remember why we started to begin it. I always think it's interesting to look at transformations. If you ever go on to Team Beachbody, if you ever just go into, you know, the Facebook like page of Shakeology or the Facebook like page of T25, you will see hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people transforming their lives with Beachbody, because it is the full package. It is fitness, it is nutrition, and it is support. And you combine those things together for success. And on top of that, Beachbody also rewards you for those results. If you have completed a program, you submit your pictures for an opportunity to win $500 or more, as well as a free t-shirt. I mean, I'm down with free swag. I like free swag, but it is truly what is something that people have seen so many great results with. So we promote it by talking about our challenge groups on Facebook. You know, a lot of times we share through a shake and share at our houses and allow people to sample the product and check out the product. Many coaches go the way of talking about fit clubs, where they get a group of people together and they do their workouts using the DVDs or using Beachbody on demand to talk about those things. Some people talk about it on their blogs. Some people talk about it on their Instagram or their Facebook pages. Other people just are very good at one-on-one conversations where they're actually wearing, you know, some of the clothing and they're talking, you know, this is my Pio shirt. Yeah, let me tell you a little bit about Pio. And there's so many different ways to get the word out. But what's amazing is the products really sell themselves. You know, if you go on to any day of the week, if you just turn on the TV, you're often going to see a 21-day fix infomercial or a T25 infomercial. A lot of people know the products, but they don't understand the coaching, and they don't understand the value of working with a coach. And that's where you come in. And that's where you come in to talk about, you know, what a challenge group is, what a fit club is. You know, you can talk about the different things that you offer as a coach. And that's when results really start to happen. It's an amazing thing to look at some of those challengers and look back at where I've been and just see the way that I have truly been a part of helping other people achieve those results. And just by being a part of the challenge groups, they've been able to achieve so much. it's just amazing to be a part of that. But what's also cool is that I too hold myself accountable by being a part of these groups. So I know that when my challengers are depending on me and they know that I'm going to be posting, whether it's my food or whether it's my workout, I know that somebody's depending on me. And I know that if I'm on track, they're on track. So how does a coach actually make money? And I know that this is one of the most common questions I get. How was I able to leave a full-time teaching position? I was 8 years into the classroom and I made a pretty good salary. My husband and I really thought about this choice before we left teaching. But it wasn't something that I jumped right into, but it was something that I do believe with my whole heart in the company and what we stand for, that we are building this the right way, that this is a solid business. And I do believe that my success has come because I have been able to use those teaching skills that I have and be able to duplicate it with my own team. So how do you earn money exactly? What's nice is that Beachbody actually allows you to make money in a few different ways. One way is through the commissions. For every product that is ever sold through you, you earn a 25% commission. So if somebody goes onto your site and they want to order Shakeology, you receive a 25% commission. If somebody buys a workout program, you receive a 25% commission. You also get commission from your challenge pack sales, and that is when you combine the Shakeology and the workout program together. And the way that you can also earn money is what's called the cycle and team bonus. So this is when I start to create a team. Beachbody rewards me for what my team does. And it's very important to understand that this is not that I make a cut of anyone else's commission. My team's commission is all their commission. You will always earn that 25% commission. The team and the cycle bonus is paid out from Beachbody to reward me for what my team has been able to produce that week. I also want to make sure it's clear that you as a coach are also entitled to a 25% discount on all products that you purchase. Many of the coaches in the organization just love Shakeology and they want to be able to save 25% a month. So it makes sense to sign up as a discount coach, sometimes known as a preferred customer, to save that 25%. I also want to make sure that it's known that we have some pretty cool rewards that you receive for helping other people. So there are so many different opportunities for you. Not only do you have your coach summit every year. This past year, it was held in Nashville, and you actually can receive that trip totally for free through the Success Starters program. And that is when you as a coach achieve Success Club 5, your first 3 months as a coach. What's Success Club? Success Club is when you are dedicated to helping 3 people get healthy a month. And that means that you are hooking them up with a program and with Shakeology. When you do that with 3 people each month, you've achieved Success Club. And if you sign up as a coach, your first 3 months as a coach, you will actually earn a free ticket to Nashville, Tennessee for Coach Summit 2016. They also reward you with other things like trips. And I know that this year we went to Cancun. We went to a beautiful resort, Moon Palace in Cancun, Mexico. It was gorgeous. The food was wonderful. The weather was wonderful. We had awesome workouts, and it was just a great opportunity to really kick back a little bit after all of the hard work that we've done throughout the year. There is also other opportunities to travel. New leaders, there's criteria to be met, but many of them are actually heading in January to California for the weekend for a leadership training event. I myself just hosted a leadership retreat in Destin, Florida with some of my coaches. And then you also have the opportunity to earn the 5-star and above which is a great opportunity for you to travel again for another leadership opportunity. So on top of all the travel opportunity you have each month, they also offer you a little thank you gift for achieving Success Club. And so if I know, for example, this month they are giving everybody who achieves Success Club the P90X and the P90X2, and then the P Power Plus. I think it's the P90 Power Plus or something like that. So 3 amazing workouts that are well over a $200 value they are giving to coaches who are really helping those people achieve their goals. So it's definitely something to push for. It's definitely worth it. Okay, so what can you expect from the Knockout Brigade? So here are some things that I know that I offer our team. And so there are a lot of different opportunities for you to be successful on the team. So first, I have to tell you that we are a team of true go-givers. We are a team that pushes hard towards our goals, but we keep people in mind first. So we want to be able to achieve our goals, but we also want to make sure that we are helping other people succeed. We believe that every sweat matters. And we are also the team that is not afraid to set some pretty big goals. So I have told my coaches many times that this is your business. You are the CEO of your business, and what you want to be able to do with it is totally up to you. So in the bottom of the screen, you can see that I have a pick your path sort of description. And this is for anyone that says, I don't know what I really want to do with this business. I'm not really sure where I want to go with it. You can sign up and truly just get your 25% discount. There's never any pressure to sell. There's no quota to keep. You don't have inventory to keep at your house. This is truly somebody who doesn't want the sales, and you're just a regular Shakeology drinker. You love the programs. You're really excited about getting a 25% discount. Hobby coaches are usually those coaches who love the products, enjoy sharing it. You want to earn a little bit of extra income, but it might be difficult for you to actually build a business, but you want to help people along the way. And then business builders are those coaches who are saying, I want financial freedom. I want to be able to build this business. I want to be able to help people. I want to be able to inspire people. I want to take advantage of the trainings that I have in front of me. If that is you, please know that you have every opportunity in front of you to be successful. There are going to be push to diamond groups. There's going to be team building trainings. There's been retreats for our team. There is closed support for all coaches, whether it's in your fitness needs or your business needs, you are going to have that support. Weekly team calls to really get you revved up and ready for the week, ready for the month, really focused on goal setting and helping you achieve those each week. Often we'll have guest speakers on those calls. There's leadership training, and then there's exclusive elite training for those people who are really interested in pushing their business forward. You can expect all of this because we are a team that wants to see other people succeed. So how do you make it official? So it is the first thing we need to do is we have to have you talk to the person that invited you here. If you are military, please note you have no monthly fee. So you literally have nothing, and I mean nothing, that should hold you back from doing this, because you have no monthly fee, you have no sign-up fee. You basically can sign up because of the hard work that you do or your spouse does and what you do for the country. They waive all of those fees for you. So if you are military and can take advantage of that, make sure you talk to the person who invited you onto this call tonight. So how do you sign up? There are a couple of ways to sign up, but the best option that you have is to definitely enroll with a challenge pack, which will allow you to actually get the $39.95 coach sign up fee waived. And so you have the opportunity to receive $2 shipping, free coaching, free 30-day club membership. So you get to try out that Beachbody on Demand. You're going to get your fitness program and your Shakeology home direct. So that is your options. At full disclosure, there is a monthly fee of about $15.95. So with your discount fee, customers pay about $131 a month for their Shakeology as a coach. you are going to pay $115.41 with your monthly fee. So that breakdown is there. And over 6 months, you will save $100 by signing up as a coach. So there is really no reason not to coach if you love the product. It's definitely worth doing. Okay, so let's talk about your call to action. I want you to reach out to the person who invited you onto this call tonight. And I want you to talk to them about something that stood out on this call that made you say, you know what, this is totally for me. I really am passionate about wanting to help other people. Once you do that, and once you have that conversation with the person who invited you here, you're going to get enrolled and you're going to do what's called a getting started right call with your coach. And on that call, you and your coach are going to work together and you're going to start talking about some of the goals that you'd like to set for yourself. You're also going to decide with your coach where you want to go with this business, what you want to be able to achieve, what some of those bigger goals are, and why you really want to be able to coach. You know, when you think about this business and all of the opportunities that are set for you and are in front of you, why not? I just think, I truly, and I hope it's okay to be totally honest with you for a second. I think about where I was a couple of years ago. Yes, I lost 20 pounds with the program, but it's so much more than weight loss. You know, it's about confidence that you gain. It's about surrounding yourself with people who lift you up and inspire you. It's about being around people that care for you genuinely and want to see you succeed. I know that my life would be completely different if I wasn't part of Beachbody, and not just from the standpoint of a financial benefit. I mean, the financial benefits are great. We do amazing, but it's here, like it's me. I am a totally different person, and I can't imagine going through some of the hardest days of my life, the hardest year of my life, without having the support of my Beachbody family. Every day I feel indebted, I guess is the word, to pay it forward. I have that desire to make sure that people understand that, you know, this isn't just about sales. This isn't just about selling challenge packs. This is truly about changing people's lives. And I know that I am blessed to be here. I know that my life would be totally different if I wasn't here. And as you're thinking about this, and as you're thinking about this idea of coaching, and, you know, if it's something that you want to dive into, ask yourself, instead of, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I fly? Like, what if this is something that truly changes my life? And if I'm sitting here telling you that it's changed my life, you know, why wouldn't it change yours? Why wouldn't it change yours? It does have the potential to do that. I want to thank you guys so much for being a part of this call. I want to thank you so much for taking time out of your evening to learn a little bit more about what coaching is and what coaching on the Knockout Brigade is. And I look forward to welcoming you onto the team. And if I've invited you to the call, I look forward to that getting started right, where we together work on some of those goals and really set you up for success. So with that being said, have a great night. Please make sure you reach out if you have any questions. I will be around this evening. Thank you for your time, and I hope to welcome you to the team. Thanks, guys.